Hello and welcome to another episode of Expert Lounge podcast by India Ratings and Research. I'm Ruchi Gangar from Structured Finance team. Today I'll be sharing some of the key developments of India's securitization market seen during the second quarter of FY26. These insights are part of our latest report titled PTC Issuances Record Quarterly High, Microfinance Delinquencies Stabilize in Second Quarter FY26. So let's dive right in. This quarter, we saw a remarkable surge in the pass-through certificate, that is PTC issuances, which crossed INR 500 billion, the highest ever recorded in a single quarter, and almost double that of the first quarter of this fiscal year. Overall securitization volumes in India also grew significantly, up by 45% quarter-on-quarter and 8.2% year-on-year, reaching around INR 730 billion. And this was despite relatively limited issuances from the banking segment. Now let's look at what's driving this surge. Well, interestingly, a major contributor this quarter has been large corporate securitization, which accounted for almost 40% of total PTC issuances. This indicates that the market is slowly moving beyond its traditional retail focus. And looking at asset class-wise trends, vehicle loans continue to lead the way, accounting for 85% of PTC volumes rated by India Ratings this quarter. Meanwhile, we have seen a moderation in new issuances of unsecured personal and unsecured business loans in this quarter. Another interesting aspect this quarter was the emergence of new structural features in some of the recently rated transactions by the agency. One such example is the Sansar June 2025 trust backed by vehicle loans. It featured a 54-month revolving structure with a partial amortization kicking in after 12 months. One of the key highlights here is the use of excess interest spread during the replenishment period to replace the loans overdue by more than 90 days. Also, another standout feature is an 18-month tail period available beyond the expected maturity, offering additional time for recoveries. Another such example is the Sapphire 08 2025 Trust, which is backed by unsecured personal loans. It followed a par structure with an uncommon feature of ultimate payment of interest and principal across the three tranches. This feature enhances credit protection and reduces duration risk for senior investors. Additionally, here the senior-most tranche had a 1-year legal maturity and was rated IND A1 plus SO. Moving forward, turning to another segment, that is performance trends of different asset classes. For microfinance loans that have been rated by the agency and which have been seasoned for over 6 months, we are now starting to see signs that delinquencies are stabilizing. The 0 plus DPD metric eased to 7% in quarter 2, down from around 10% seen in the previous 2 quarters. Further, for unsecured personal loans, average 90 plus DPD remained high, seen in the range of 4.5 to 5.5% in first half of FY26. While delinquencies for secured loans, that is home loan, vehicle loan, tractor loans, they remained range bound. Looking ahead, India Ratings expects the securitization market to continue through the year, driven by evolving sophistication of structures, broader market participation, along with the emergence of large NBFCs and corporate issuers. Plus, going forward, the use of data analytics and fintech platforms is likely to improve loan pool assessment and risk modeling. Having said that, a continued focus on asset quality will be crucial, especially in volatile segments like unsecured and microfinance loan space. This brings us to an end of the quarterly update. Thanks for tuning in. For more details, you can view our wire published on www.indiaratings.co.in under the Research and Publications tab, or you can reach out to us in case of any queries. Thank you.